Wait a second. That broom is smacked in half. It have to be used by someone. Yeah, I feel like this video should have just be called like something along the line of like, which version of the game is the worst to be cheating on? Okay, back at it again. Today we're going to be watching Cheating in Persona Can Get Brutal. What do you expect? Now, this is by Strick. A really small creators, but 43k view. That's awesome. I'm super happy for this guy.
And to start us off, what happens if the leader of the Phantom Thieves is an absolute player by Valentine's Day? See, throughout the entire franchise, Persona 5 has the lightest punishment if you decide to be a Tony Stark-like playboy. On Valentine's Day, you can still spend the day with any girl of your choosing, you know, still having their romantic little evening. But later on in the day,
I think we should give him like extra pointer for the first Valentine girl that show up is actually Oya. I think Oya is definitely one of the, I don't want to use the word dislike, but definitely like less light character in Persona 5, and I don't know if it's in the entire series, but at least in Persona 5 for sure. So kudos to him, for using that cutscene.
Joker looks at his phone and realizes, oh shit, he has a ton of messages he hasn't responded to. Like he's on that one WhatsApp meme where everybody wants to bang. Then Morgana.
Jesus Christ, like you want to see what? I need chicken, Joker. I was wondering if you could drop by my office. I need chicken, Joker. I need chicken, Joker. Triplet born from throne, awake to seer, one of a deadly fate. Give up your chicken. Jesus Christ.
Then Morgana starts to sense a disturbance in the force. Like, hold up, shouldn't you be getting chocolate by now if you're messing with this much girls? And directly after he says that, you have Sojiro straight up busting through, like, bro, what the hell did you just do? And before Sojiro can even finish his sentence, the girls bum rush in and surround Joker, like he's in an NBA interview after getting 0 points, 0 rebounds, and 0 assists. And they completely lay into Joker too. It's funny how some of them sit there like, I just saw the light on last night. Did you really think that you can trick me? Like there isn't 5 other girls there.
That is kind of weird in a sense. Is she like hiding in a corner somewhere just seeing there's a light on last night?
They're trying to give him chocolate at the exact same time. But while it's funny, it can get pretty sad too. Look at Hifumi, who straight up didn't want to believe that you were cheating, even though the overwhelming evidence is right around her. Or Futaba. I swear, you're lucky that this is so late in the game, because if Joker pulled this stunt any earlier, Sojiro would have put him on a t-shirt for doing Futaba dirty.
I mean,
like
of all
that.
the people, even
I
the one gonna
the way
cheat,
they
it's better be
Joker
this
too
chat
makes me wonder if all of them sat at the exact same window, realizing Joker was cheating at the exact same time. But anyway, after laying into Joker like a disappointed mother, they then start trying to force Joker to take all their chocolate. And that's when you know Joker was cooked. Every line in this part suddenly becomes voice acted.
Take it. Take my chocolate, please.
That's really good. That's voice acted.
Crush it.
Even Futaba crying was voice acted. Again, I'm genuinely surprised Sojiro didn't beat your ass for this. But yeah, every other character handing you your chocolate was either straight up angry or
probably because maybe Sojiro is a player too. Maybe to a certain extent when he was young. Damn, I would love to have a story exploring Sojiro when he was young. Like even way before he was working for the government, like even younger. That would be interesting.
Extremely passive aggressive. Even Haru here looks pretty scary. You do not want to see her crush that chocolate with her bare hands. You know it's going to be you next.
I love to see that.
Then
actually.
Sojiro makes one last ditch effort, a Hail Mary, a curry 3-point shot in the dark to save you from getting your ass beat by giving you one chance to explain yourself. But like the average Pinocchio lie, not a single one of them believed the shit you just said. All that did was piss them off even more. Then Sojiro and Morgana, knowing your fate, they just had to leave. But then
Morgana looked pretty dopey. That well, I mean, it's Persona 5 anime. Can't expect too much.
I want to see a goat get washed. And unfortunately, the moment they left, Joker gets folded like a gingerbread cookie on Christmas morning. Had him laid out like he was on a frying pan. I couldn't believe my eyes. Sojiro even walks up right after like, damn, they really deep fried him. But like the goat he is, he was somehow able to negotiate with the women and save all your relationships through the power of plot. But even then, at least he only had to deal with all your
Wait a second. That broom is smacked in half. It have to be used by someone. So I think this actually might be more intense than we see. Is this also happen in the game? You don't see it, but you say the freaking broom smack in half, snap in half. Okay.
Like the goat he is, he was somehow able to negotiate with the women and save all your relationships through the power of plot. But even then, at least he only had to deal with just one depressing cutscene. How about multiple in Persona 4? On Valentine's Day, the investigation group meets up with you in the classroom, chilling like normal, except for when they start talking about giving out chocolates. Then suddenly, like a Dragon Ball fan hearing the word strong, Reese shows.
Wait, does Persona 4 have this scene? I don't remember it. Well, I guess I'll remember now.
Up and hands out chocolates to everybody, except for you, asking you to see him later. Then the dominoes start falling, and Naoto spawns, asking to see him later. Then Yukiko gives out chocolate to everybody and asks to see him later. And you see where this is going. Yeah, you, and by extension you the player, has to sit through a grueling cutscene.
She is like the most feminine of that group just in that scene.
Confronts you about it. I mean, it's not like it wasn't obvious from the start with you trying to give the secret sauce in front of the whole team. Naoto especially doesn't play any games. She immediately calls you out for it frame 1. Got her Columbo skills activating. She hit you with the just one more thing. And to defend yourself, you get the worst options too. Like when one of them asks you,
what is it?
Defend yourself.
Sorry for not going with you. I have something important to do. I can't say. Yeah, they just pretty much like, how do you want to die? They give you all the options. They give you all the bad option.
You get the worst options too. Like when one of them asks you where you're going, since you have to say the whole harem in order, you basically either have to
I'm gonna go hang out with Nanago. Just leave me alone.
Lie or say nothing. Even characters like Yukiko begin straight up doubting themselves because of the shit you pulled, which is straight up diabolical. You know, you could have caused a whole different shadow fight with this scandal. You're lucky that this isn't Persona 5. You would have had a whole palace dedicated to you right after this. But this whole cutscene barrage can range from either 2 to 3 minutes to 5 to 7 minutes, with these girls figuring out exactly why you're a scumbag. What makes it even better, or worse for you, is that all of these cutscenes from beginning to end are straight up voiced. Had me closing my eyes like Huey. I couldn't believe just how depressing this cutscene was on a rewatch.
I really don't remember, man.
You're not telling your girlfriend what
I need to replay.
On Valentine's Day. I am your girlfriend, right?
And I'm not even the one playing. But it reminds me back when I did play Golden for the first time.
I don't know why that
I was
so
a massive
funny. I'm
cheater.
not even the one playing
and I'll be
it.
real with y'all, I was a coward. Immediately hit the fast forward button on that and couldn't live with my actions whatsoever. It was just a little too depressing. And Naoto's especially hits like a kick in the nuts. At the very least, the game does spare you a little bit by giving you an adorable cutscene with Nanako right after. Well, it's adorable until the girls get their get back by having Nanako make the chocolate of despair.
Oh, so this is how it led to this scene. I seen this scene a couple times. Yeah.
Mofo looks like a Magasui demon in SMTV.
It is,
game
right?
had me looking
Yeah.
like Speed in that one clip where Nanako starts talking about putting bell peppers and vinegar in chocolate. Then Yu takes one bite and yeah, it's over. They had him laid out on the ground like he just saw a Zelda game over screen.
Oh, he got fear. He got. Wait, that's fear status, right? I think. Yeah, he got
Couldn't
fear.
believe my eyes.
He got
But
status.
if you're gonna be an ass to every girl in Persona 4, the least you could do to make up for it is to hit that like button. Maybe subscribe if you really want to make up for it. These videos do take a while to make and it would be greatly appreciated. But anyway, while Persona 4 went straight for your heartstrings with long cutscenes,
Yeah, let's hit that Persona 3 one. Persona 3 one is just that spot event, right? I think.
at least it didn't completely stop your socialing progress, like in Persona 3.
He's not gonna talk about the spot event.
A little too hard
Something
and
else?
realistic. Girls can become extremely jealous if you spend time ignoring them for someone else. they're gonna have you looking like you're on a Dr. Philip.
Oh, just to clarify, how this happened is a little bit more complicated than it seemed. But in the original one, if you already max them, when I say original, I mean Fest original. I think if you already max them, it cannot be reversed anymore. But if you don't hang out with a girl long enough while you still while the relationship or the social link is still in progress, eventually they're like, what the fuck, bro, kind of thing, yeah, and then they have a chance to get reversed.
I'm dating a big jerk. Aha, cutscene. Okay, so say I was doing Yukari's social link, then once I got to rank 5, I started doing Yuko's social link and ignored Yukari for a hot minute. In FPS specifically, trying to go back to Yukari would force you into a special cutscene where her social link would reverse. And trust me, the last thing you want in Persona 3 is a reverse social link. See, when a social link is reversed, they start trying to social distance from you, like COVID existed in 2009. You straight up aren't able to rank up that link for a few days. Dare I say it can even last a week or two. That social link will completely reject almost any request you have to hang out. And I swear, bro, the cutscene where they confront you is almost just as bad as getting clapped in Persona 5. Take Mitsuru for example. If you don't talk to Mitsuru for a long time and chill with the other girls instead, when you try to come back to her and advance her social link, she'll...
Yeah, I feel like this video should have just be called like, something along the line of like, which version of the game is the worst to be cheating on.
Straight up hit you with a, she's feeling distant and we need to talk. And just like real life, you know the moment you hear that, you just know you're cooked. See, you two meet up on the rooftop, where Mitsuru has her back turned like she's posing for a picture. And then she whips around and Jesus Christ, look at how your character reacts here. Had Makoto looking straight up terrified like he just activated Ultra Instinct. And the funny part, this happens with every single social link you break up with, just like that. He even does it to Fuka. Calm down bro, she is not that scary. But back to the script.
She's the scariest one, bro. She's actually the scariest one.
Mitsuru points out just how distant you've been.
He just doesn't know it
yet.
yet.
The two of you should break up. And in this cutscene, if you've gotten to this point, there is no way to save this social link. You might be cooked for a good while. If you ask her to hang out right after this, she hits you with a yeah, I'm not in the mood, and rejects your request to hang out entirely. And every girl treats you just like that too. Rightfully so, don't get me wrong, but damn. Even Yuko surprisingly tells you, yeah, don't talk to me, when you try to fix things with her. See, in Persona 5, you get jumped like you just got hit with an all-out attack. And in Persona 4, you're forced to watch a really depressing cutscene where everybody sees you as a scumbag. But in Persona 3, you can straight up lose progress from this. Granted, this is something that you have to go pretty out.
It's over, to be honest. If you get the reverse, you might as well load save. You're not going to complete everything in the first run. Although, I don't know how many people care about that. But yeah, for me, I always try to get as much stuff, all the cutscene that I can see in the first run. Because yeah, I don't want to replay another 80 hours game just to see everything. In some case, 100+ hour games, right?
Out of your way to see. I mean, you have to not talk to a girl that you already got pretty far with for months. But still. But anyway, because I'm me, and we like to do goofy things on this channel, I have a really goofy honorable mention. See, in the original version of Persona 3, if you use a Game Shark to obtain a persona you're not supposed to obtain without New Game Plus, Fuka and Mitsuru will straight up call you out for it.
This is a cool little Easter egg. I don't know if, I guess they detect if you use Game Shark. I don't know in the newer game, because now cheating is done in a way different way. I don't even know if Game Shark is official, but then it must be quite official for the developer to kind of have it. Because I think in newer game it's kind of harder to detect depending on how you cheat. Still though,
cheating.
Cool stuff.
I'll have to punish you. I'm very disappointed in you.
You probably like hearing that.
I'm disappointed in you.
And I
the best. The Fuka was the best, dude. Like I don't care what anyone said, okay? Like bring back this white actress. At least give me an option to change it back. Just like the
I
best.
swear, right here when they're yelling at you, they got a lot more emotion here than when they're
Cheating,
literally
huh?
breaking up with you.
What the
But
fuck?
anyway, yeah, that's all I got for today. Just a really goofy compilation of what happens if you try to be a playboy in these games. See, if you enjoyed the video, why not upgrade your own social link with me and hit that like button. Maybe subscribe
Double
if you're really
subscribing,
feeling up to it.
subscribe,
But anyway,
call out.
I'm out of here. I hope you'll have a good one, and I'll catch you on the next video.
I mean, in his
whenever that
video.
is.
I mean, that's a pretty straightforward video. He just kind of describe how, yeah, like how it play out if you cheat. Like I said though, it should really be called something like, oh, which version of the game is the most brutal if you cheat on the girl or something like that. That would kind of like add an extra oomph, but still very fun video to watch. But anyway, yeah, like usual, if you enjoy hanging out with me, I just give commentary on Persona and JRPG and other adjacent topic. Yeah, feel free to subscribe. I mean, he said it 2 times, I said it 1 time, okay? But anyway, yeah, right. I'll see you guys in the next one. Laters.